Hi, it's Roxanne from Projects with All My Heart. This video is looking at the roses we made using ribbon and tulle. The base of this product is called Glubers, and it's just an uber big glue dot. And it's sold by Cosmo Cricket, and they also have some directions for various roses on the back of their packaging. So to start off with, we need to remove the plastic backing. One side of the plastic is quite stiff and the other is quite loose. So just peel off one, and then we're going to build our flower on that base. I wasn't able to get enough ribbon to use the same ribbon as I did on the sample, but it's very similar. And so you're just going to adhere the center part just along the outside edge of the glue dot, and you're working your way in towards the center, kind of in a spiral. I should also add too that I found this method easier, but if you're having a lot of difficulty, you could always start in the center and work your way out. The great thing about these glue dots too is that if you do put the fabric down or ribbon into an area that you didn't want it, you can always pull back and the fabric will release really easily. I found some of the flowers I've had to try to put together a couple of times, and the glue dot has held really well. So there's the finished rose. And then on the layout, I also added some pearls. So you could use mini glue dots, medium-sized glue dots, small glue dots. And I just added a glue dot to the side of the pearl and just popped them onto my ribbon. Yeah, so that's easy enough to do. You could also add on for a different project, a brooch or buttons, a brad. Here is the ribbon rose on our finished layout. Okay, so now I'm starting the rose. This is on the second page, and this is made using the mocha tulle. And this is the ribbon or the tulle that I used. And I'm showing you two different techniques. Now this first one is just what I wanted you to see what it would look like if you did it using the same technique as we did the satin ribbon. So here I am just adhering it straight to the Gluber. Now I've actually run out of Gluber space here, but I'm just also, in this case, because of it's so thin, what I would end up doing is just adding some extra glue dots to help me out here. Or the other thing too is you could pleat the tulle a little bit as you go in. Anyways, this is what it would look like. And I'm going to throw some pearls on there, but they're not going to stay very well. And neither is that center of the ribbon. And I'm just showing you the package of glue dots here shortly that I would be using if I were going to just keep it. I just really quite like the look of it. Anyways, it's quite large and it's got quite a big floral pattern. And there I'm trying to pop my pearls in just to fake it. I'm not going to glue this down permanently because I wanted to show you another way to make this flower. So I'm just going to remove all the tulle. You can see how easily everything comes off. It does leave the Gluber a little bit dirty, but it's okay. So for this layout, I actually used a different technique, and I just laid out my tulle just flat on my table, and then I just began to roll it. And at this point, the Gluber is nowhere in sight. And you'll want to keep it fairly tight and just match up that inside end. And this is going to be the end where my fingers are pinching. That will be hidden inside the Gluber, and you won't be able to notice it. And I'm just going to roll it all the way up. You'll need a fairly tight roll for this. I'm just showing you the top view. It looks like a piece of garbage right now, really, but trust me. I'll get the Gluber, and I'm just going to poke it right into the center. It's difficult to see through the sheer of the plastic. And then now I'm just going to flatten it out. Make sure it's all stuck in well. And I'm also just taking the outer edges of the tulle and I'm just kind of curling them under. Now, do you notice how much more compact this particular rose is compared to the other one? You'll notice as well that this rose, when it's finished with using this specific technique, it also has more of a nest look. So it's a little bit finicky, just getting all of the tulle just kind of rolled under. And then those pearls won't stick here either, but just to kind of demonstrate what you're supposed to do with them. And I'm going to make another attempt, and I'm not going to be successful. But yeah, that's basically how you'd lay them down. And again, you'd use glue dots to secure them, and they'll stay quite well. And here's what they'll look like on your layout. You can see how it's quite a nest looking. And there's the whole layout in full. Thanks for watching.